Gillian picked this entry just for me. Dear Nobody, tonight I'm going to talk about what a freak I am. People call me that all the time. Mary Rose is a freak. Whenever someone calls me that, I think, if only they knew. Someone called me that yesterday, and for the first time, after being called it, I finally felt it. The words finally affected me. I was at home doing my treatments, and as I was sinking the needle into my arm, I wasn't thinking about the pain or how I have to take 20 pills after this and then give myself another shot. Instead, I was thinking, freak? Freak? I could show them a real fucking freak, if that's what they want. I can hold out my arms and show them my scarred, torn veins from the many pick lines and the needles that have been in me. I could point out the big scars, the long, thick marks the IVs make when they fall out of your arm. They could just look at my hands closely and see how freaky I really am, instead of judging me on my hair or my clothes, instead of whispering to each other about my thin body or my bony face, instead of flipping their eyelids in judgment when they see my black nail polish and skull rings. Instead of looking just past me, beyond me, at something in their hindsight, they could look at me, into me, and see something really worth talking about. They could talk about my little white scars and all the red marks and scabs and bruises that I have on both hands. They could point out a big fat vein, and the one on my left hand, the one that is so scarred and ruined that it sticks out like a tendon on a 32-pound anorexic. Maybe if they looked at my fingertips, they'd notice little red and white scars all over the tips, and they could whisper about that. Maybe they'd see the blood blisters or the way my fingers quiver when it's cold or get hot because of the nerve damage. They could really get into how freaky I am if they looked at my legs closely and noticed how one is a little bit longer than the other, because my hip started to fall apart and dislocate when I was 10 on its very own. How fucking freaky is that? Maybe me and these fucking assholes can take a little trip back in time, and they could see my joints when my joints were so fucked up that I had to be in a wheelchair for 2 months. Maybe I could invite them into my house at around 8 or 9 o'clock at night, and they could see me swallow my 25 enzyme capsule pills all at once. Yes, I can swallow 25 medium-sized pills all at once without any water. I've been able to do that since I was 9 years old. How many people do you know who can do that? Guess that would make me a real freak, huh? Maybe I could just show them my counter full of medicine, 13 different varieties that are all for me. And then I could show them the basement with its boxes full of more medicine for me. Or wait, what's in the fridge there? More medicine for Mary Rose? Gee, like, oh my God, that's a lot of medicine. Then maybe they could put a math test in front of me and see how well I could do on it, because at the moment I wouldn't do very well on any test. Mary Rose must be stupid, they would think, looking at my low test scores. Well, maybe you would be stupid too if you hadn't been well enough to attend a full year of school since you were in the 2nd grade. I missed weeks, months even, because of my illness. How come I'm not as bright as my classmates? Gee, they all seem to know what they're doing, but me? What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe my brain is not clear because I'm too busy concentrating on the tiny fact I'm dying from an illness that I didn't ask for or deserve. Oh my God, you're right. I am a freak. Guess that makes me different. Okay, wait. What if I could take them into my living room and show them the 3 big, loud machines that keep me breathing? Do you have big, loud machines in your living room that keep you breathing? No, I didn't think so. Oh wait, I've got them. How about if next time I sweat and I show them how the salt crystals form on my skin, real salt crystals, that in the sun look like glitter all over me? Or I could let them check my blood sugar. Maybe it's 600. Would yours? Wait, I know how I could show them I'm a freak. I could eat something, wait a few minutes, and let them see what happens to my stomach. Let them see how big it gets. Maybe then they'd think I'm pregnant. But I tell them the truth. I tell them it was because I can't digest my food. Nope, my stomach won't digest my food. How about your stomach? Will it digest food for you? Or I could let those bastards listen to me choke on my coughs. I mean real coughs. Ones that hurt. Ones that hurt right before they come. And even afterwards. Ones that make you think you'll never breathe again. Yeah, do you think then they'd really think that I'm just a little more of a freak than they thought I was? I could even cut myself open and try to show them my gene mutations. That's right, mutations, as in mutant. Thank you.